Hey guys, this is William with another video for Play-agricola.com's YouTube channel and twitch.tv/play_agricola. I'm playing an EGIK France deck G456 game with Nordenwatch, Mercator, and Scholar. Opening pack is kind of garbage. Yeah, this is pretty garbage. So Graduate can be a fine first pick in packs where you're reasonably likely to wheel a good card, but I'm not reasonably likely to wheel a good card here. For me, this is Peon or Balance Farmer. Like sometimes you can build a game around Balance Farmer. Um, yeah, this just has to be first pick Peon, unfortunately. Yeah, could maybe first pick Master Builder. Yeah, this is really bad. This is really bad. Oh well, I'll probably get better cards on my other packs. Um, I just got past Boston, so that's a bad sign. Probably Scholar first picked something pretty good to have passed me that. Or they're sure they're gonna wheel like Animal Tamer's Apprentice and they first picked Renkeeper, but Renkeeper's not in this collection. Yeah. Well, I mean it's a good card. Not really good with Peon, but it's a good card. So that's nice. Um yeah. Weird. Weird. Understudy lets me plow extra fields in stage one. If I'm unhappy with whatever my first action is, could just plow twice. Um, the fields from Vinedresser I think come way too late because okay, let's imagine I plow two fields with Vinedresser. I play Boston, I get 2 green per harvest approximately, and then I play Peon and sow a vegetable. It's quite late. That means I'm having to play Peon, sow the vegetable, and then Vinedresser is getting me at most like 3 useful fields, so yeah. Although Field Agent plus Vinedresser is a thing, but I'm not getting both those cards because this pack is pretty garbage. I'm not playing Amazon. This is like this is maybe Stroller. I don't know. I'll take Understudy here. Maybe I get something that cares about the plow and field space. And also had Wintercraft and ATA. Yeah, that was a good opening pack. Yep. Whenever an action space is occupied by exactly one of your family members. So, is there a time when I want to use an action a second time with Forest Farmer and Understudy? Land agent here is also funny because land agent's fantastic with peon. Land agent plus peon is fantastic, but don't need to do that when I have boss in here. Um, I'm pretty unexcited about Forest Farmer in this hand, but I guess it's the play. I guess. Like Forest Farmer jumping to fish and like Boston fish in 3 or whatever is fine. Keep Dairy Crier in mind. Yeah. Okay, guess I'll take Master Builder here. Stone Carver can be okay, but it doesn't do anything in this hand. I just really don't care about Fisherman. Boston gets me so many grain already that I should be okay for feeding. I like Animal Tamer's Apprentice. Does it go with this hand at all? Not really. This hand probably builds ovens before it builds a cooking hearth, but it could build a cooking hearth. Like, cooking hearth is not the end of the world with Boston, especially if you get a way to bake without using the so bake space. Um, yeah, I think I'm off of Wood Carver. I think I'm off of Tenant Farmer. There's a lot of early animals. Dairy Crier plus Tenant Farmer. You can get like a ridiculous amount of animals early in the game. I think I'll just take ATA here. And Stroller, I guess. Keen on Wood Carver, yet you rarely draft it. Part of the problem is you don't know what the composition of your miners are. Like Wood Carver can be pretty good if you have 5 wood miners, right? Excellent in that case, but you don't know. So Reed Pond with Boston seems okay because, you know, it helps you catch up on building, maybe double build if you're building late. Shepherd's Kitchen plus ATA looks great, right? You play ATA, get the first sheep, and then you start player and can eat the future sheep that are coming in. Is it good enough to take it over Absinthe or Reed Pond, both of which are excellent? Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. Whenever you pick Bricklayer, 0 clay miners in the draft, yeah. Or someone upstream from you takes all of them. Yep. Yeah, that's where I kind of wish there was like Shepherd's Kitchen also helps with Dairy Crier. Yeah, although usually Dairy Crier doesn't get played early. Um, Usually you don't want to. So Executive Board plus Tenant Farmer can do some silly stuff. Whenever another player takes fishing, you can take that. Okay, if I think they're going to mess with me. So there's Ice Cooler here. Yeah, Tower Builder. There's an interesting line with Engineering plus Tower Builder plus Ice Cooler, I think. But I think I can't do anything about that. There's Ox Team for the Tenant Farmer. Not Cookpot. Executive Board is interesting. Executive Board is interesting because if I wield Engineering with Executive Board, you know, that could be interesting. Or else I could just take Dovecot here. I really want the ovens. Dovecoat makes it not so bad if I don't get the ovens, I guess. But I think I'm taking executive boar here. With ATA, I think there's something there with Animal Tamer's Apprentice. Yeah. Dovecoat's the strongest card here after Ox Team. Yeah, I mean it's a solid miner. It's a solid miner for sure. My thinking is I really am going to want the ovens. So now if the ovens are gone, then having something else to dump my stone into seems reasonable. We've got Allegory and Tenant Farmer in the game. So if someone has an absurd way of getting wood, that's a thing. There's also foreign labor. So yeah, I bet somebody does that line. Now, Park Cemetery is interesting because it does get me stone, but what it also does is it makes the plow space a lot more appealing for my opponents, which I don't really want to do. Now, if I'm the only one who wants to plow, great. But I don't really want to make a plow stone action that invites my opponents to mess with me. Because the thing is, so if I play Park Cemetery, right? So let's imagine I play Park Cemetery, and maybe I even get the Park Cemetery back before the first harvest, right? Like I get the field back out of it. So let's say I play Park Cemetery round one. No, there's no way, right? There's no way I get it back. So Park Cemetery round one, and then round two plow, round three plow. I plow once, someone else plows. Maybe I plow again in four. It could be okay. It's kind of a thing with understudy, I guess. Yeah. Maybe what I'll do is I'll say, hey, my opponents have their game plans. Maybe they'll be locked into those. Bread Machine is the perfect card to get here. Bread Machine is ridiculously good to get here. This is perfect. Bread Machine is absolutely perfect to get here. So now I know that I don't need to build a fireplace or a cooking hearth. I can eat animals with Shepherd's Kitchen and then bake grain with Bread Machine. Bread Machine is the perfect card here. Engineering came back. I'm interested in this engineering. Park Cemetery understudy. I don't think I'm gonna play understudy. Engineering plus ATA is interesting. Engineering plus ATA is interesting. With engineering ATA, I can. So let's imagine I build a room in two. I can take clay, reno, engineering in three, play ATA in four, get a boar at the start of five, grow with executive boar. I have to consider it at least. Dovecoat came back. All right. Happily take that over Ice Cooler. Round one understudy, Park Cemetery. Round two, plow, plow, something like that. Honestly, I don't really want to do that line. I think if I do that, understudy is literally just a one field action. It's an action that let me plow slightly earlier. Like yeah, I'm not interested in that line. So I never really want to take the 1 grain space, even though I have peon. Foreign labor here, I guess. Over syrup tap. Maybe I can play syrup tap with the stone from cemetery, but I have other aims for that stone. If I take foreign labor here, it does encourage me to steal the ice cooler points if somebody plays them. And tower build. I'm surprised. There was a line here with tower builder. There's a hand here with tower builder, master builder, um, engineering, and ice cooler. A bit surprised that nobody went for it. Understudy enables the ox space. How many ox do I actually want to play this game? So understudy would let me jump from like ox, plow, ox with forest farmer, for example. But how many ox do I actually want to play? I'm not sure that I actually want to play that many ox. You know what? I'm gonna 3 wood. I can get myself 2 reed next round. I can start player park cemetery into 2 reed. Or just take 2 wood. I can just take 2 wood. Mercator's got Pickler. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in this engineering and delaying my Boston because of that. Especially because I think this ATA line could be really strong. I think this ATA line could be quite strong. 2 clay is pretty bad. I really want to get 4 clay. I think I just take 2 wood. Yeah, I think I just take 2 wood. I hope to get 2 reed next round. The Pickler Lady of the Manor might want to plow. And nobody took Archangel, and if you want to guarantee yourself a start player stage 1, Archangel's a pretty solid option. Especially with Pickler. Mercator's playing gold medal, probably will name the vegetable. There's still a chance that I get 2 reed. Not guaranteed, but there's a chance. Whoa. What? What? Pickler into... Okay, so... Mercator must think that he's gonna win the Pickler. He's gonna be able to have like 5 or 6 vegetables, but then also get the most points out of cattle. That's surprising. All right, Scholar, give me 2 reed here, please. Scholar, give me 2 reed. Come on, Scholar. Yes! Nice. Sweet. All right. So then I'm going to build, and then I'm going to take 4 clay into, or I'm going to play ATA into 4 clay, or ATA into 3 clay. And then I can play Shepherd's Kitchen in 4. Don't remember any cattle card. Tenant Farmer, Dairy Crier, Allegory. Yeah. Scholar start player Greenhouse. Okay. That might mean I get free Ock next round, which would be pretty neat. We did this not that long ago, right? I did this not that long ago, where I did a round 2 or 3 build with Animal Tamer's Apprentice. People were like, "Do you have?" They're like, "Do you have Rent Keeper?" It's like Rent Keeper's not in this format. What's going on? The other reason that I think this ATA Shepherd's Kitchen is so strong is it lets me start player sweep the sheep. Like I can do some really annoying stuff. No engineering then. Fastest room build ever. It is very fast. Not ever. Like, well, maybe tied, but not ever. Like other people have done the round 2 build with Rentkeeper, especially. Um, yeah, no engineering. Yeah, that's fine. Engineering was not like a plan. It was just like this is an option in case somebody plays a really early ice cooler. So probably the 4 clay goes to Scholar. Then I have to take the 3 clay here. Scholar's gonna play Expensive Miser. Okay. So Scholar thinks that I'm going to build a cooking hearth, right? In round 4 to trigger charcoal burner. But what if I don't do that? What if I play Shepherd's Kitchen, which is not a cooking improvement or not a baking improvement? Is a cooking improvement not a baking improvement? So I probably start player Shepherd's Kitchen second action, most likely. So do I want Reedstone Food here? I think I want to read because I think I'm thinking about getting to clay and getting that clay room. Most likely building a clay room. If I had any wood, I would do forest farmer here, maybe. Scholar doesn't take a food here. Scholar might bank on. I guess Nordenwatch could do the cooking hearth upgrade. Yes, Scholar is absolutely expecting the cooking hearth to get built here. Yeah, and then I think what I do is I take 5 clay and say to Scholar, you want to start player for growth? Go for it. Oh, the clay got taken. I could take 4 wood then. Yeah, I'm hoping to get 6 clay. If I can get 6 clay, that's enough for building a clay room. Nordenwatch playing Dolly's mother with Wintercrafter. Fun. That's really fun. That's really fun from Nordenwatch. That's really fun. Yeah, Mercator, I'm guessing, is on like Benefactor or something. Like first picked Benefactor and then picked up first picked Benefactor and then picked up something else. Scholar begged for. Okay, so Scholar's got Alms House. Then so I'm gonna go ahead and play Forest Farmer here, start getting my fields. Get a sheep in 6. Nordenwatch plays Head of the Family. Okay. So Nordenwatch looking pretty good if it's a late family growth game with the first sheep grab, the Dolly's mother for the breeding sheep. And then obviously gets built into grow next round if it's next round. It's just that usually making the family growth queue a lot easier is not as good in a round 6 family growth game. But in round 7 family growth, the like because everybody else has so few actions, you just get like it's pretty insane for you. Mercator start playering is super annoying. Yeah. Oh, Mercator. He's got charcoal burner. We don't need to help him anymore. Investments was literally a 1 wood action. Oh man. It is Reno here. So I could do something like Reno Park Cemetery. I kind of want to keep getting sheep though. I think what I really want is like 3 wood build. I think that's what I really want and get multiple sheep next round. Yeah. The problem with that line is then I get multiple boar when I run out of stone, or run out of clay, but who cares? And we've got Head of the Family making growth easier, and we're guessing Mercator's on Benefactor. Or, well, there's also that Fresh Fence Worker as well. Scholar's gonna start player. Makes sense. I'm gonna take the 3 wood here. And if Nordenwatch doesn't build, like especially if Nordenwatch takes 2 reed, I can probably plow into build. If Nordenwatch doesn't take the read, then I build. Nordenwatch is building a room. So plow jump to the sheep is fine. Yeah, I guess I'm just taking the 2 sheep. If Nordenwatch doesn't take them. Nordenwatch takes the 2 sheep, then good fish. Nordenwatch plays Stone Carver. Okay, good. Good. Need a sheep, get a sheep round 7. Then I can take 3 stone or 4 wood. Three stone or 4 wood. And then I think I build second action because building here gets me an extra sheep in 8. So it gets me an extra 2 food. But I can probably plow again. I can probably take resources, plow, jump to build. So 4 wood or 3 reed. I think I take the 4 wood, or in 3 stone. Yeah, I think I take the 4 wood. Yeah, so then executive boar can be like fence 6 for 4 wood, as well as get a vegetable, most likely. Does Scholar build the well here? Nordenwatch would like the well. Scholar might build it here, though. I would like to wintercraft the well. So I get 6 wood if I take start player. I could start player Park Cemetery here, and then get 6 wood next round. Then I do 6 wood into plow into family growth. That means I'm not building for a while. I think I'm okay with just letting Nordenwatch or mercator get that, and I'll plow here. But yeah, I don't want to plow another time. That's the last plow I want without Park Cemetery out. Because I'll plow twice, and I can definitely rely on someone else taking 1 stone to get my 5 fields. Won't blue grow? Yeah, blue will grow, but blue has Wintercrafter. And Scholar did build the well. Nordenwatch could Wintercraft the well, is what I was talking about. Mercator has Benefactor. Okay. We figured that was coming. Oh. I get to move to and build do I want to start player Park Cemetery? I think I just build a wood room. And yeah, build a wood room. And then I feed 4, and then I get 2 sheep round 8. Yeah, so I'm leaving Scholar 6 wood. But I think it's okay because of how much food I'm getting here. Ooh, Scholar taking the clay instead. Scholar wants to get right back to the build space. It's all Family Growth Park Cemetery here. And then I can plow and jump to maybe Occupation Boston. Not 6 wood. No, I really want to grow this round. Only 3 reed for Reed Pond. Yeah. Yeah, good call. Good catch, Wishman. Yeah, you people get it confused. I think people get it confused with Reed Collector. I could grow second action, yes, but Mercator is able to. Yeah, no one watches this exactly. I was thinking Reed Collector. Mercator is able to. Mercator played Benefactor, so Mercator is able to grow. So that's why I had to do that. So plow, pay a wood, get a guest here. Yeah, the Benefactor can grow. That's why I grew there. Yeah. So yeah, Boston looks okay, and yeah, playing Boston looks okay. Yeah, if I play Boston and take fish and 3 grain, I should be able to build the clay oven in 10. And if I do that, then I think I'm in a really good spot for this game. Yeah, take 4 wood. Next round is like 4 wood, something, something. Like my feeding just being really, really nice with the kitchen plus ATA. I'm happy about that. And I have 3 fields here, so that's looking good. I'm ready to grow again whenever these guys let me get growth. Uh, Probably Scholar will try to beat me there. Um, which is not too hard because Nordenwatch is never taking start player, and I don't have any plans to take start player. But that's okay. If I get 4 wood, if I get 4 wood next round, I'm pretty happy. What's Mercator getting from Fresh Fence Worker? I don't know. Did Mercator activate Fresh Fence Worker here? You could have gotten another sheep. Yeah, Mercator should have a sheep. Or a grain. Yeah, Mercator got remembered. So no 4 wood, but I do get 3 wood, so. 3 wood, plow, fishing. Looks like a great round. 3 wood, 5 clay fishing would also be good. I would guess Nordenwatch is pretty interested in plow, get a stone. Watch does plow and take a stone. Scholar might take the 5 clay here. No, Scholar's gonna grow with backdoor. Okay, so that means I get growth next round. So if I'm gonna get growth next round, it would be nice to pick up a boar from ATA for executive boar. I could grow this round. I could grow this round and play no miner. Yeah, I don't think it's worth it to play no miner and to miss out on a sheep. Don't think I'm going to do that. I think I'm quite happy to take 5 clay here and play Family Growth Bread Machine when I'm ready, or Family Growth Executive Boar. Feed 6, get a sheep, round 10. Nordenwatch has Allegory. Okay. So yeah, a lot of wood just went out of the game to make a bunch of food. So the name of the game is now wood. Wood is super important because Allegory just ate a ton of wood. And we've had 6 wood rooms built. I built 2, Nordenwatch 2, Mercator and Scholar both 1. Yeah. Although Benefactor didn't spend any wood. And we did have 2 4 wood actions come into the game. Absence to 2 boar. Yeah, I'm not taking the 2 boar. Why is there a food on cattle? I think that should be gone. So I can take 3 wood or I can take plow. I can also take reed with the eye on renovating. But I did just say wood is the most important resource in this game right now, which I think is true. Yeah. I like reedstone food, Reno clay oven here. Yeah, and then grow with executive boar next round. Grow with executive boar, fence, and take the vegetable. And then maybe do a sow action after doing that, or do another fishing action. If I want to win the pickler points, getting the vegetables seems in the ground seems important. But I'm kind of okay for actions. Like I'm doing okay. Like my feeding being taken care of, I have a lot of actions. Yeah, I knew Nordenwatch would love that plowstone action with Stonecarver in the game. Park Cemetery is open. Yeah. Could just grow here and play Dovecote. That's the other thing I could do. Just grow and play Dovecote. Could do that. Watch takes a single cattle, so I really want to get 2 cattle in 12. Although 2 cattle in 12 is probably not enough for the gold medal points, because it looks to me like Mercator's going to make sure that he gets to 6 cattle, I would guess. Yeah. Yeah, probably I can't get the gold medal points. Probably I should try for the pickler points. They're probably a lot more in reach. I know Scholar can build here. If Scholar builds into Grow, then I play start player backdoor executive war. I'm fine with that. Get a sheep round 11. Nordenwatch start player honeymoon. Nordenwatch. You're not supposed to start player with head of the family Wintercrafter. Oh, plus 4 round 11. Yes. Yes, thank you. So Horse Barn cares about stables. Mercator hasn't made any stables yet. I wonder if Mercator has that card that gives you free stables if you have full pastures. I didn't see Pickler in the draft, right? I think Mercator, first 2 picks, Benefactor Pickler, I think. So yeah, it's not that card. Growing on start player seems like the move, no matter what Scholar does. Um, I'm not sure about that, Medino. I'm not sure about that. Because I really like the idea of fencing and getting vegetable out of executive boar. Because I think wood is pretty contested. The stone axe maybe makes it not the case so much. And it looks like Mercator's gonna first move start player. Yeah, Mercator's gonna start player first move with Absinthe on start player. Scholar didn't build though. Scholar built the cooking hearth. I was worried about Scholar building, but Scholar built the cooking hearth instead, so that's good. Ah, heavy plow from Mercator. Nice. Nice. Heavy plow plus early cattle. Very nice. And there's Ox Team in the game, so presumably Nordenwatch has major minor Ox Team this round for 3 fields. So I'm certainly gonna fish. I'm trying to think if I actually want to sow these vegetables or not. 'Cause I'm gonna executive boar, get vegetable and fence. Maybe it's not worth playing executive boar anymore. Maybe it's just better to fence because I have bread machine to play. First move, take a vegetable, maybe. Yeah, getting the 2 wood out of the executive board is nice. The thing that I don't love is one of my favorite things about ATA is getting the having the one of your different animal types and growing here and then eating the executive boar. That's the reason that I don't like that move quite as much because growing here means that I come out of so the ATA is giving me a bunch of food, but then I come out of it with no animals. So I'll just have to take animals. Now, maybe there's like the wood in the game is difficult enough. Like I don't know, is scholar fencing here? Are you fencing here as scholar? Or are you take 2 wood and then fence 15 as scholar probably? Nordenwatch takes the wood. Yeah, not having the one of the different animal types is unfortunate. And if I can't max cattle, I'm pretty much out of the running for Lady of the Manor, right? Because Mercator is going to have a minimum of 5 categories: pastures, animal, fields, crops. So it seems like I can't get to 5 on Lady of the Manor. I can't get to 6 on gold medal for cattle. So yeah, I'm if I don't win any of the global bonuses, I can't win. Without any of the global bonuses, I'm not definitely not relevant. Lots of breeding pairs available in 12. I don't the thing is I don't really want to fence and play executive boar because the great thing about executive boar is it lets me get some fencing in now so that I can get a breeding pair of animals and then do the rest of my fencing later. So yeah, I agree that getting one breeding pair will be nice here, but yeah, it's not as good as I hoped for. Right, what I'm saying is what I really want to do is get more. You know what I mean? I want more. This is not enough. I'm greedy. Yeah, not consuming all the animals from ATA is sad. Because yeah, it means I have to go back and take those animals. The dream ATA hand gives you a bunch of food and then gives you one of 1 or 2 animals. That's the dream ATA hand in my mind. Is that you use it in a game where you don't have to score a lot of points from animals, but like getting the one of each is a 2 point action. And then it's like it got you a bunch of food and then saved you an action or two. That's for me. That's the dream ATA line. Scholar building the joinery here. Ooh, that feels really greedy. It seems like Scholar's fencing is now going to come super late. Then 6 for 4 and get a vegetable. Fence in V, feed 7. Did I win my in? We won both of the games. Actually, we had a double header because the start of the league was delayed, so we had a double header. We won both of them. I expected the second game to be really hard based on the team's previous results, but no, we won. We won both games. Second one we won handily. It was good. Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for asking. For Clay 2 read next round and go for Master Builder? Maybe, yeah. Yeah, if I can get cattle, if I can get cattle out of ATA, then I'm feeling a lot better about this whole game. If I can get some cattle out of ATA. Yep, and maybe boar as well. But yeah, I definitely like the idea for clay to read build. I definitely like that idea. Yeah. And like my feeding is super easy. I just have to play bread machine at any point, right? I just have to play bread machine at any point. I've got plenty of clay. I don't need to fish anymore. I'm happy to do a sow action. Just make sure I get my fifth field. Try to be competitive on Pickler. Yeah, Scholar's got no stone. I was gonna say Scholar's gonna 3 wood, but not with no stone. Scholar might be on plow. Scholar gets 3 fields out of field barter. Scholar's on. Scholar took the 2 stone. Okay. Yeah, the problem with 4 clay here is if I don't wheel the 2 reed. Who's got the BMW? Nordenwatch does. This feels very vulnerable to getting wrecked by my opponents, but I'm going to try for it anyways. Start with 2 reed. I think starting with the clay is correct. I don't think Nordenwatch is ever first move taking 2 reed. Not in this game. Yeah. Yeah, I think the 4 clay is important. And Mercator would like clay as well. I think the 4 clay, yeah, I think the 4 clay it was the play for sure. And 4 clay is enough for Scholar to take clay and build again with Miser, right? Yeah, I have to do well on Pickler here for sure. I have to do well. I can win the Pickler points. I just have to sow this stage and be able to sow next stage. I don't necessarily have to sow next stage. I just need to be able to. Mercator taking Reedstone food here. Hoping to get 3 clay last action, I guess. Think I'm crushing this game. I think if I like, because I know like Mercator's got the Lady of the Manor points and the gold medal points and the Pickler points probably. So I think if I don't, if I can beat Mercator to the Pickler points, then I think I'm doing okay. But I think if I'm not doing that, then I'm in trouble. You think I'm winning Lady? I don't think I'm beating. I don't think I'm beating Mercator on Lady. Where'd that go? So do I sow here or do I plow? Am I ever taking start player this game? I don't think I'm ever taking start player this game, so I think sow and then build. Then I collect a boar next round. And I don't build doesn't look like it's contested. Let's sow 1. I want to leave spaces open for grain in the future, or for sowing vegetables in the future. Maybe I'm supposed to plow with this move. Yeah, plow is probably more important than sow, actually. If he has Barnmaster, then I'm screwed. Yeah. I mean, certainly Mercator is going to plow sow here, right? I guess it's yeah. Mercator, you're right. Mercator does need some land agent, like probably one land agent move, or to get plow sow in 14. That's it. That yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. And we're hoping that Scholar's gonna first move start player next round, right? I think that's what we're hoping for. And then I'll take a pair of animals with my first move. Yeah, I think if the problem is if Mercator open plow sows and wheels start player, hmm, would still need a vegetable action, I guess, but yeah, we'll see. I could start player, yes. If I start player, then I certainly am getting the Pickler points. I agree with that. Yeah, I guess I could give up on. I could give up. I probably have to give up on going to stone. Reedstone food and 3 stone gets me to stone. I really don't want to start player. If I start player, my round is exactly bread machine, 3 stone, Reedstone food, Reno, I think. So that I get a cattle. The Reno gets me a cattle in 14. But the problem with renovating is then fence is contested. Yeah, I guess I have to start player though. I also need to take wood before fencing, right? That's the other thing. To get the Lady of the Manor points, I do need another wood action. I'm going to take the wood here. Yeah, so Mercator presumably will start player here. Might Family Growth. I guess Family Growth wheeled for Mercator. Yeah. So Scholar could start player. If Scholar could start player, that would be cool. If I was going to take 3 wood, I should have built a stable, right? Come on, Scholar. Start player, start player, start player. There we go. Start player field. There we go. All right. So now I know I get Reno Fence next round, or I expect I get Reno Fence next round. Oh no, sorry, I'm gonna Reno this round. What am I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna Reno here to get the cattle. Yeah, so seems contested, yes. So Fence is vulnerable, but only Fence is only vulnerable. No, because Nordenwatch. So okay, Scholar Plow sows. I sow. Nordenwatch needs to plow. Nordenwatch is gonna plow. Pay 2 food with Field Agent to get a sow action, and needs to plow there because if he doesn't, Mercator might plow because Mercator doesn't have too much left to do. But it looks like Mercator's gonna get to 5 vegetables, and Nordenwatch could maybe get to 5 vegetables as well. So that's something to keep in mind. That taking a vegetable is probably a 3-point action next round. So what are my actions next round? It's so master builder family growth bread machine. So then I wouldn't have any sheep. Or do I play bread machine here? I guess I could play bread machine here. Could play foreign labor. Get myself an action back. Eat a raw grain to get an action. Is that worth it? Versus what else would I do? Yeah, I guess that's what I do. Eat a G. Plus a round 14. Too bad I don't have Master Builder in play, because getting 2 cattle here would be excellent. Dairy Crier? Oh, Dairy Crier got played. Oh. I missed Dairy Crier. Oh, that kind of changes the math, actually. That means I should probably fence instead of taking the cattle. Or instead of renovating. Right? Is that true? Yeah, that probably means I was supposed to fence and breed the sheep there. Peon to get vegetable and sow that way. It's an interesting idea. Yeah, I didn't think about that. I could have played peon. The problem is I think first move vegetable would have been required. So I think playing peon to force a different first move was not necessarily the way to go. But yeah, I think Mercator wins enough of the global bonuses to outright. Because he wins cattle outright, wins Lady of the Manor outright, wins gold medal outright. Or sorry, cattle and pickler, all three of them. So I think Mercator's got this one, in spite of my 6-room stone house with good points. All those is canceled by my house. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what the final score is. Like Mercator got family growth in 12 and 13. Usually when you get family growth in 12 and 13, you're winning. That's pretty common. Yeah, I wish I had built a stable. Really wish I'd built a stable. Oh well. Ooh, tenant farmer is bad for me here. Because if another Oct comes out, I don't get to play Master Builder. I could have bred sheep if I had built the stable. Yes. If it was outside of my... Yes, I could have kept the cattle and had sheep. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. If it's close, I'll definitely bemoan some of my mistakes for sure. I'm not sure that it's going to be that close. I think the Lady of the Manor is swinging the game totally to Mercator. If it was only Pickler gold medal, but the Lady of the Manor, I think, is a problem, a big problem for me. Love to take the 2 sheep. I want to make sure I get Master Builder out. I think I'll get them too, but it depends on if maybe Mercator does a blocking action. Maybe Mercator only has 1 point moves left, and taking the sheep is better because it hurts me. But I agree that it doesn't look like Scholar. It doesn't look like Scholar and Mercator want them. It would just purely to block me. Well, I'm certainly like what 54 here, 53, 54. I have a very high scoring farm. I'm not sure that's enough to win in this game. So whatever I score plus 2. Oh, only 50. Not as good as I expected. Only 50. Yeah, I guess I don't have very many improvement points. Yeah, mercator should be low 50s. Floor. Absolute floor. 450. Low 50s. Yeah. Yep. I needed to win Pickler or tie. I needed to win Pickler or tie on the two categories. Win Pickler outright or yeah, get two of the ties. I had 3 GXS, yeah. Well, another kind of interesting game. Maybe the ATA was not the right way. Maybe I was just supposed to boss it in round 1 or stage 1. I don't know. I think the ATA is like ATA in 2 is pretty neat. Definitely, the ATA is not as good. Definitely, the ATA is not as good if I don't get. The ATA is not as good if I don't get the. Yeah, if I don't have the one of all the animal types, right? Not being able to keep the one sheep, not being able to keep the one boar, having to build the fifth room. But building the fifth room worked okay. Building the fifth room was fine, but yeah. Yeah. Maybe I need to grow more aggressively. Oh, Nordenwatch beats me as well by 1. Um, saying if he took the other Reno, he thinks he wins. So I was actually third in this game. I'm surprised that I'm. Yeah, yeah. I guess Nordenwatch head of the family, late family growth game is pretty great. Yeah, he got to grow. He and Mercator both grew really nicely with head of the family and with getting family growth without room in 12 and 13. So maybe that was something I needed to prioritize. Like I could have taken family growth without room just to block it, but I don't know. Getting the one cattle from the ATA is so good, and getting the one boar, like that's worth an action on its own. Hmm. I guess I'll take a look at the draft and see. Maybe there's something different I could do in the draft. Because I could have grown. I could have grown more aggressively. I could absolutely have grown a lot more aggressively. 372,856. Yeah, I guess I first picked peon. Yeah, hard to not feel that the drafts were disastrous for me in both games. Do I have enough food for field agent? So if I have field agent, the problem with field agent with Boston is that to get a lot of food, you want for with field agent you want to have a lot of food. Boston gets you a lot of food, but it gets you a lot of food after you've invested a couple plow actions. Build a stable and not Reno in 13 may win me the game. Um, Without the cattle though, Wishvin, I'm pretty sure that I need to get the cattle from ATA still. I think not renovating in 13 would have been bad. I think it was worth breeding in renovating in 13 just to get the cattle, right? Yeah, unfortunate to lose that one Nordenwatch because yeah, the game was very nice. It was very nice for you. Um, yeah, this understudy pick looks awful, but like Vinedresser, I think Vinedresser Field Agent are both not very good with Boston. I think the question is, can I get enough points? Like the cattle was gone at the end of the game, right? Someone had taken the cattle. If the cattle's sitting there, then maybe. If the cattle is sitting there and I breed the sheep, then that yeah, that makes a difference. Oh man, was one cattle sitting there? Oh my god. If one cattle was sitting there. Yes. It looks like it was. Yeah, I don't see anyone taking cattle here. Oh man. Yeah. No, no, I think because if I don't have to take the sheep, I can literally just replace taking the sheep with taking the cattle. So if I don't reno in 14 and instead fence, yes. Because then Mercator can't take the resources to reno. And then I can do reno fence in 14 instead of my fence action. I do lose a guest token, so I might lose one action in that line. But if I had grown instead, if I had grown in 13, then I get that action back. Yeah. Yeah. So if I build a stable, obviously I should build a stable for an extra point, and then I should fence in 13 when the Dairy Crier gets played. Yeah, I should fence in 13 because then I get to breed the sheep instead of renovating. And then if I get a cattle, 2 point cattle action. Yeah, that might do it for me. That might have done it for me. The other thing I could have done is play peon. If I play peon instead of Reno, then I can first move sow on vegetable, and yeah, I might end up eating a couple points there from grain though if I do that because I don't get the bake action. Yeah, obviously a bunch of different things I could have done. I was pretty sure I was out of it when I knew I wasn't getting any of the global bonuses. I was more competitive than I expected to be. I guess Mercator really ran out of points at the end. Really ran out of stuff to do. So yeah, if I don't let Mercator Reno, then the game's between Nordenwatch and I, right? If Mercator doesn't get Reno, because Mercator had nothing else to do. Interesting. Yeah. Well, that one, yeah, the first one I definitely felt like was out of my control because card player was really bad. That one was a lot more in my control. That's too bad. What did Scholar take over Boston? Was it Lady of the Manor? I don't know. I feel like Mercator probably passed Lady of the Manor. I think Mercator probably passed Lady of the Manor. Where is it? First pick Charcoal Burner. Oh yeah, Charcoal Burner. Of course, I forgot. Forgot about charcoal burner. Hmm. Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I had forgotten about Dairy Crier. If I'd remembered Dairy, like, so if I'd remembered Dairy Crier, then, and also I should have just changed. I didn't. I was kind of like, whatever. I'm committed to this move because I missed the Dairy Crier coming down. I should have asked to change defense because yeah, when the Dairy Crier comes down, it's better for me to breed the sheep than to eat the sheep for 4 food. Yeah, I should have asked to change defense. But then I do cost myself like the guess getting the paying the 2 food to get the renovation action back. So I got the cattle and I paid 2 food to get the action back with frame from the guest. Maybe. Yeah, I might have been just short of Nordenwatch in every line there. But yes, keeping Mercator off of Reno would have been worth something. Alright guys, that's going to be all for me for today. Thank you very much for watching. I will be back tomorrow. We'll see you then.